Hi, I'm Aaron Behunin.
My name is Sergio Capstone.
I'm Noah.
And I'm Casey Rand. This is our project, the Commonwealth. The goal of the Commonwealth was to create an online rental marketplace for items in our community. We have a core focus on exchanging items quickly and efficiently, with an emphasis on protecting the privacy of individual users while holding them responsible to the things that they do while using the app. We want this app to be easy for anybody to use, and you can use it to search items in your local area, such as books, board games, and movies, or more specialty items like tools or sports equipment or musical instruments. We can think of a specific user named Joe, who maybe he broke his lawnmower last weekend and he still needs to work on his lawn this weekend. He can rent a couple of tools this weekend for 1 to 3 days for a modest price. You can also imagine using this application to rent a movie collection as well as a board game or two, or for something more novel like learning the harp or how to snowboard or ski. For lenders, it makes sense because this is a chance to make some extra cash as well as connect with like-minded people in the community. Our current features are secure login. We have mapping, which provides an easy way for users to connect and to find what items are near you. We encourage our users to not use their home locations as their base address, as this defeats the whole purpose of some of the privacy measures that we have in place. We have in-app messaging, which eliminates the need for users to provide their emails or phone numbers, and a peer review system to help the community stay accountable to itself. You can keep track of your items and manage them through your collections page or your current rentals through your rentals page.
Here we have our landing page where we have our sign on, and we actually used Auth0 for that. So that was just a quick login there. And on the profile page, we actually see we have a profile picture. You can edit the name. You can also edit your preferred location. Here we're changing it to Valley Fair Mall. And apart from that, you can also see your peer review score, and as well as the email associated with the account and such. On the bottom left-hand side, we can actually see a balance, which we wanted to eventually incorporate payment services into the app, but for now, users are just expected to exchange cash in person. Next up, we actually have a little search. Let's say that we wanted to search for a Banshee, Yamaha Banshee, and we're looking to rent one of those, so we can go ahead and request that. And then from there, we can go to the messages, see if the request was made. And then next, we have the view for both users. So now, here we can see we're going to the messages tab for the lender, where we can accept the request. And then after some time, let's just say they finished up their talk, and now they're actually meeting up, which is when they would actually do the handoff step. And then once it's actually handed off, then we can actually see that gets updated on the user page. So it actually says checked out for the lender, and then clicking that takes them straight to the message board. Same thing on the renter side, so that'll be updated on the rental page, and then it'll actually show a due date for them as well. And apart from that, communication can also just be used to ask questions and anything that they forgot to say earlier. So here we can see they might have a question about mixing oil, things like that. So just common things. And apart from that, next we can see when users actually return the item. So they can set up a meeting spot, whether that be same place that they made up last time or another place on the map. That can kind of just be up to them, as long as they try to choose somewhere safe and public. They should be good. Okay, and then once those steps are done, once they accept turn in on both sides, then users are actually able to peer review each other and let them know, if they did certain things good, apart from that, and then that helps other users also see that. And then we just kind of skip through the peer review on the other side, But then let's say that you want to check out the collection of a user. You can do that through the messages and kind of just look through the collection, see if they have anything available that you'd want. And the last thing that I actually want to show off is the user collection page. And so from here, you can actually sort, have a couple different sorting options. You can see what's checked out, what's available, and just things like that. You can also edit your items. Say you want to move around the location that the item is at. You can also add an item. And so here we are just adding an item real quick, filling in all the fields and stuff. And the default location is the user's preferred location, but that can be moved around on an item-to-item basis.
Our project has been built using a three-tiered architecture. First, we have the client built using React, Redux, and various other packages from the Node Package Manager. Next, our server operates using Express and is hosted on the Amazon Web Services. Lastly, we have a database built with SQL Server, which is also hosted with AWS. Beyond that, we've additionally incorporated OAuth for user authentication and security, and the Google Maps API to help visualize the rental options. Over the course of development, we've had 9 prospective users give feedback on our application. To this end, most of the feedback we received has been suggestions for the user interface. For instance, the fields when adding an item were often misunderstood when new users tried the system, so we added tooltips to describe the less intuitive fields. Another example has been updating the profile page to be clearer in which fields can be customized. Overall, we've tried to address any issues that were brought up during the user studies to the best of our ability. To wrap things up here, the Commonwealth serves as a platform where people can post their underused items and rent the items they need from their community. Our goal with this system is to breathe new life into the possessions we have that would otherwise be gathering dust in storage. As of our final release, users can post items for rent, search and request posted items, track rentals, and organize meetings with other users. Overall, the Commonwealth serves as a platform to make lending and renting easy for everyone. Thank you for listening.